Hey guys, welcome back to AD.Bricks. In today's video I want to give you a quick update in regards to my Lego city, or more to the fact, my Lego table, because currently there is no Lego city at all on my table. So as you're probably aware, I am moving house very shortly, and over the last 6 to 8 weeks I've been cleaning all of my Lego down and getting everything all boxed up ready for the big move. I would like to say I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without the help of my girlfriend, so massive thanks to her. Otherwise I'd still be cleaning the first row of buildings by now. As of this week I am essentially finished packing. By packing I mean all of my Lego. I haven't really started much packing in regards to the rest of the furniture and what have you. But as far as Lego is concerned, all of that is now fully boxed up and ready to go. Before we do cover a little bit more regarding the Lego city and the move, I would just like to remind everyone exactly what my Lego city looked like as of 6 to 8 weeks ago. So as you can see, there was quite a lot to pack away. In total there was around 85 base plates. That includes the main white table and also the side table. It was really painful to do. It took a lot of time. I really do not know how anyone with a bigger city than that packs to move house, because I would not want to do that again. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. There's already been quite a few casualties during boxing everything up, and I expect there to be a lot more by the time I get to the new house. And with that said, this is what it currently looks like right now. So absolutely everything is gone, and for the first time in 2 years I've been able to open the curtains and window, which is quite a luxury right now, because in the UK we're going through a little bit of a mini heat wave and it is absolutely sweltering right now, and we're just not used to this at all. I still have a few boxes lying around on top of the side table, but everything else is currently packed away beneath the table or scattered across other rooms of the property. This is the last remaining box that's not sealed up yet. This is just got a load of row plates in and a couple of other little bits and bobs in this box currently. So that is literally the last one to wrap up and be finished with. So the plan next is to take this table down completely, stack up all the boxes all in one area rather than having them scattered all in different rooms, which will then keep everything a little bit more tidier. Chances are I'll probably start doing that next week. So as I said, around 85 base plates in total. So it wasn't easy, but it did give me a really good opportunity to get everything all cleaned up and ready for the move. I even found time to clear this Lego shelf as well. Admittedly, the Avengers Tower and the Loop Coaster certainly don't fit in any of my boxes, so I've had to improvise with that. Which is not ideal, but it should be okay though. So it has took a little bit longer than planned to get everything all done, but between work commitments and personal life, it's dragged on a little bit, but I have got the luxury of quite a bit of time just yet until I have to move. Thankfully it's all done, but at the same time it is really quite sad, the fact that I now don't have my Lego City on display at all. But I know going forward it will be for the best, and it opens up a lot more opportunities with a lot more space to play with. As I mentioned in my first ever video, I should aim to have at least, at minimum, twice as much space as I've currently got, so that should be around 170 base plates. Hopefully it'll be more than that. Going forward, I do have quite a few ideas that I am very much considering implementing into the new Lego City, just to change it up a bit. I would really quite like a brick built road. I think they look so much better than those road plates. I mean, the road plates do serve a good purpose. They're okay. They're much better once you start adding a bit more detail, such as the widening of the road and the white lines, etc. I've created a video about that if you want to check that out as well at some point. So going forward, yeah, brick roads would open up so many more opportunities. Be able to do road markings, it would be much better, but obviously that is going to cost a lot of money to brick build every single road. But that is 100% on my list to do at some point. As well as this, I'd like to add a lot more depth to the city, add a bit more height. So that would mean essentially putting some buildings on a platform, on a raised platform, and then having retaining walls. You see this in quite a lot of the Lego cities. I do quite like it. It just adds a little bit more height and a bit more depth, a little bit more interesting rather than just being completely flat on a square table. I'd also quite like a small water area with a beach, nothing too big, because again it would probably take up a little bit too much space, and I want to save the space for the modulars, because going forward I do aim to buy every Lego modular there is if possible, so I do want to still have the space to fit them in. But yeah, a small little beach area, a bit of water, that'd be quite ideal. And then a long way off, I would really quite like an airport, but that is super ambitious. You don't really see many Lego airports, but that would be something I would consider doing. But again, that would take even more space up than a beach and a waterfront. But you know, never know, it may happen. It's just one of those things that's on my bucket list. But we'll see what happens, because plans do change. I know for a fact this will end up in a lot of PAB orders. I haven't really ordered any PAB orders for a long time from Lego. I was originally ordering a couple a month, but right now I've probably only had a couple this year in total, in all honesty. But if I do end up doing brick built roads, for example, that's going to require thousands and thousands of pieces. I have totaled it up somewhere, and it's going to cost a small fortune to do. If you guys have any suggestions for the city, anything that I could add or even remove, I am all ears, and I will happily take any feedback possible. So please do feel free to leave comments below, and I will certainly write back to you. I would ideally like to be a little bit different to some of the other Lego cities. As you've already seen, I do emphasize a lot on detail, so there will be a lot of detail added for sure. And going back to the move as well, I haven't got an exact moving date, but it is looking more and more likely that it would be sometime the end of July time. So we're probably looking at around four and a half weeks until I move. So not too long, but it's quite a long time not to have any Lego at all out. I'm just super excited to just get moving now. I just want to get my Lego City back out, start improving it, start building it, and just get back to building, because I feel like I've just put everything on hold right now while I'm waiting to move house. I will likely need to invest in a new table, because I'm going to need around twice as much space. I'm not really sure I'm going to stick with the melamine boards that I've currently got. I may go with IKEA tables because it's a little bit cheaper and easier on the wallet, but ideally the melamine is better, but we'll see. I'm really not too sure what I'm going to do with that yet. got a few ideas, but nothing concrete, nothing confirmed what I'm going to do. But the cheapest route would definitely be to get some IKEA tables. Like I said, with it being twice the size, I am super stoked to get going on this. I really can't wait to get everything back out on the table, start sharing some videos, and just get building really, and just make as many changes and improvements as possible from my last build. So in my next update, hopefully I may have an exact moving date. If I do, I will let you know. As well as that, I'm going to need to start dismantling the table. So do stay tuned for that next update. But before I go, I just want to show you what I have recently ordered during the double points weekend with Lego. I couldn't resist the double points weekend, especially advertising it in my short just recently. So part of my order, I got the Bluey set, which will go to one of the children, and also the Da Vinci GWP. Not really my cup of tea. Quite like the minifigure, but the chances are one of the children will have that. One of the main ones, which may be a little bit understated, is the drive-through car wash. Now the plan is with this is to position it next to the corner garage. I'm actually quite excited to build this one. I've not really read much about it, whether it's good or bad, but from what I can tell, it looks okay. It looks pretty good for £50, and I think it would look and fit in really well in anyone's Lego city. So chances are I'm going to build that, probably modify it and incorporate it into the corner garage and possibly even the diner, because I think that it would suit being next to those two buildings. But the main one of the day is the Home Alone house. Been on about ordering this for quite some time. Finally got my hands on it. I believe it might be retiring this year. I could be wrong, but last I heard it was. I've already got the MOC double garage that will go with it. That was briefly shown in one of my previous videos. But yeah, quite excited to build that. Probably won't get to build that until after the move, but the chances are I may well build this pretty soon, and possibly even cover it in a short video as well, because I think it's a little bit understated. As always guys, please do continue liking and subscribing. I appreciate all the support. As of doing this video, I am just a couple of subscribers away from reaching 100. I really hope I do reach that by the point or around the time this video does go live. It will be my first milestone. Again, thank you again for all of your support, and I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.